right, so we get another look at this high-level wrestler here tonight, DC. When it comes to the grappling, the wrestling, fighting this guy makes for a really hard night at the office.
It makes for a hard night because the moment he gets close to you, it's like a fly stuck in flypaper. He sticks to you like glue. He moves from position to position seamlessly. He possesses great takedowns from the clinch, from a nice inside trip to a bear hug or a throw. He's just one of those guys that the moment he comes into contact with you, a lifetime of wrestling has shown him an amazing ability to get you to the floor.
Yeah, all of that one-on-one competition, as you mentioned, great in transition. Big spot, needless to say, for him here tonight. All right, well, a lot of fans have come out to see this man throw hands here tonight. You can argue he has some of the best boxing in this division, but fighters are a sensitive lot. It's like every time we put over his hands, he feels like we're saying out of the other side of our mouth that he's not well-rounded. That's not the case.
No, we're not calling him limited at all. We're not saying this guy can't do everything, but what pops off the page is his hand speed, his power in his hands, his ability to set up his hands through his feints and his movements. He can do so many good things in the boxing realm that you lock in on that thing, but make no mistake about it, this guy's very well-rounded, but ultimately it will be his boxing that will allow for him to be successful.
And defensively, certainly he's not going to be confused with Pernell Whitaker, but he moves his head very well, manages distance exceedingly well.
Sweet Pea.
And stylistically, Sweet Pea.
Sweet Pea was so good.
All time, baby. May he rest in peace. And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions. We go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the All-American Chris Waidman. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. Well, it's a venue that needs no introduction, the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. Even for a Boston guy, I have levels of appreciation for the building.
I mean, when you walk into MSG, you get chills because you understand the history that comes with competing in this arena.
And now the jab gets through. Just missed with the leg kick. All right, good sign early for the boxer landing the uppercut. You can expect the wrestler to start to chain takedowns, but hard to get that done when you got that uppercut in the face.
Well, that wrestler better start to create some angles because every time he comes close now, and now I think he's looking for a submission. He's going to start to chase the arm triangle.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
All right, so he just decides to get up here and let the opponent up. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Right hand is there over the top. They're certainly getting after it early. All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. All right, So he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty quickly.
I mean, just right away, blasting the jab after jab after jab. He's a phenomenal boxer with a vast understanding of fighting behind an educated jab.
3 minutes now, round one.
What a beautiful leg kick that landed there.
Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab. Oh, beautiful lead kick is good there by the Korean Superman. Nice straight right lands.
He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking.
Oh, another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him. Fast leg kick lands.
2 minutes to go in round one.
Oh, nice.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Just missed with the left there. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by the Korean Superboy. Oh, pinpoint accuracy on the feet now from Chris Weidman. He's fallen in love with his boxing a little bit of late, and I guess Ray Longo letting him hang out on the feet a little bit here tonight. Circling to his right. Back to the jab now, no good. Well, he has really put his opponent on the defensive here early. Very aggressive right out of the chute. He has landed a high number of total strikes. Exactly the aggression you'd like to see, given what is at stake here tonight. Weidman's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Unable to connect with the right hand there. Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end.
They talk about the peeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counter as we go forward.
Again, going back to the jab, just out of range. Throws that deep and it lands. 20 seconds to go in round one.
Beautiful head kick lands.
Outstanding kick there by Weidman. Round two is next.
Stop.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous round.
I mean, it's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now he's just targeting that cut on the nose.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Back to his feet. Well, that's one way to take advantage of an edge and reach. Beautiful connection with that punch. All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know,
And they separate. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Oh, he gets back up, but barely. Look how wobbly he is.
Now we're going.
Short uppercut in the clinch by Choi. Well, you got to think he's going to enjoy watching this one back tomorrow morning. He has landed a ton of significant strikes and really a guy who has been a monster in the gym, finally putting it together here in the octagon.
To go home and admire your work, it doesn't take till the next morning. He's going back to the room right now and firing up the video to look at beauty in action. And he was the one causing all the action.
Different round in the striking clinic continues. Shades of Max Holloway back in the day against Calvin Kattar. Every strike he has thrown seemingly is finding the target.
I mean, it's landing. Everything is landing, J.A. And coming into this fight, he understood that he had an advantage in this particular skill. I don't know if he could have even expected it to be this vast as we have seen to this point in the fight. There it is again. Look at that.
Gets back to his feet.
Nice transition. He got him flat on his back.
Relentless pressure from the top by the Korean Superboy.
Oh, right into mount.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman will be proud.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Constantly a moving target. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, so good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Weidman's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. You wonder if that's impacting his breathing by now. All right, so the ref is going to step in here, yes, and call on the doctor to look at that nose job. Might need one after this fight.
He might, because his face looks so different. He's unrecognizable from yesterday. The blood has really become a problem for him.
Crowd wants the fight to continue, and it looks as though it will, but maybe stylistically might have to change some things and get aggressive because that cut's not getting any better.
That cut is only going to get worse. Every time you get hit in it, it just gets worse and worse. You're going to have to take some chances, try to get this fight right now.
That's it! Ho Choi with a massive highlight at the Garden.
What a fight! What a fight!
All right, Bruce Buffer has the official decision. Here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 14 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Korean Superboy, Ho Choi.
Ho Choi is the name, ladies and gentlemen. A huge win for the Korean Superboy here tonight. And this is a kid who is just getting started. A scary proposition for the rest of this featherweight division. But we've already started to see major strides made when it comes